So Injective protocol, how high can this go? I've talked about this a lot. I talked about it in 2020 and yes, I did not buy, but we're going to talk about how high can it go. And one major pitfall that no one is talking about yet, that there could be a problem here. Sorry to scare you. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a like, obviously, because about 80% of you are not actually subscribed. So it'd be nice to have you. Hi. Let's talk about it. So fantastic asset, doing brilliant over the course of this year. By far, in my opinion, the best performing asset in cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin, right? Let's be honest here. It's kind of simple. Now, I don't want to go too deep into what it does and why it does its things and why it's growing. I'm more interested on how high can it go and talking about something that people don't want to talk about, which is a negative side of the BTC pair. This could go to like $80, $100, $120 because Bitcoin is going to go higher probably in the course of this cycle. My biggest reservation of this asset is the BTC pair, and I will come on to that in more detail soon. But I have been talking about this in the past. This is a long time ago. This is in 2020, nearly 3 years ago. Pretty much that was me 3 years ago. Look, I look a bit better now, don't I? I did undervalued altcoins. I've talked about quite a few altcoins at that time. And I'm thinking about bringing that series back towards the end of this year in terms of undervalued altcoins to talk about into the new cycle. If you want that, subscribe and let me know, right? I do some stuff like this on my Patreon as well when I talk about stuff, just if you're wondering. Now, my biggest reservation is Chainlink here. I know. Chainlink in 2020 and the early 2020 essentially really popped in the BTC pair. Massively, went crazy. But it didn't do much in the BTC pair in the actual bull cycle itself when it went freaking clappers. So when we talk about the USD pairs, that's going to be due to the fact of two things: the BTC price and the BTC pair. Now, I've said it before, I'll say it again. BTC could well go up quite a lot, right? But the BTC pair may not reflect it as nice versus some of the altcoins. So when we talk about BTC pairs right now, right? I'll go back down to these lower ones. This is what DOT looks like. Near protocol, right? Rose. They're like three of my holdings. They're on the floor, right? When we look at Chainlink, right? Hope I'm still got you here. Hello. Chainlink had a massive run pre-cycle. This is August 2020, a year prior to the tops area. November 2021 was the main top for Bitcoin. May 2021 was quite a lot of tops for altcoins, right? In that cycle, we actually melted quite a lot. I know. So when we talk about that, it didn't really reflect much. And we talk about like literally losing 80% of its value. Now, sorry, I know. Oh, I don't like negative videos. You're going to spew on my bags. Injective BTC is looking great. But my reservation is the fact that I don't know when this is going to happen. It may not happen for a while. That when the hype really starts going elsewhere, people are going to dump on you. People are going to sell their bags. People are going to notice that, oh, that BTC pair's high. I can just convert into Bitcoin and go bang, happy. Because this has gone up a lot. This has done a 10x move in the BTC pair. That doesn't happen all the time, right? Especially in a top asset. So you've got to be somewhat careful. So when we go back in time and look, well, where can Injective go? Well, there's extension levels here where we're probably going to go and find. Most notably $64 and probably higher. It'll probably go even higher than that, in my opinion. When we look at likes of where it can go in terms of market capitalization, Dogecoin is a $13.7 billion asset. I don't know why, but it just is. It could well still go up to say $162 or even higher. It's possible, but that might be possible because of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin runs a 2 or a 3x from this point, yeah, it quite easily happen because you're going to just get the gains anyways. But there will be a time when that BTC pair will roll over and not be as profitable. So be bloody careful because this could have profit taking written all over it at some point very soon, especially on that pair. But you may not even notice it. You may not even care about it because you're in the USD pair. So that is the main point of this video. But as I say, right, fantastic asset. It's done incredible. Highly recommended you check out their ecosystem because it's really, really good. And that is all I'm going to talk about today. I'm not going to go too deep because I will lose you. This could correct in the BTC pair at any given moment. Be careful. So if you are looking at taking a little bit off the table and you want some more BTC because you think it could go higher, take 10, 20% off the table, especially if you were buying these lows. If you were buying these lows in like literally a year ago in the BTC pair or just in USD, so into Bitcoin. Anyways, I talk about this more on my Patreon in terms of taking profits, psychological stuff. I hope it makes sense to you. If you're holding from like $1 levels from when I was talking about it back in 2020, congrats. I'm jealous, but my time will come. It'll be fine.